Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Isons and welcome back to a brand new video on the Skyfire YouTube channel. Now today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the Black Ops 3 eSports reveal and just recapping basically what went down and what they announced to us over the weekend in Germany in Gamescom. Obviously I wasn't there, but we were able to make a lot of notes on what they said during the presentation. I believe the presentation went for about an hour or so, and they just showed off a lot of the new functionalities that's built straight into the game. So the first thing that really surprised me was, well, it didn't really surprise me, but it's just a massive change for the scene. Basically, now all of it is on PlayStation 4. So what Xbox was to Call of Duty eSports is now PlayStation 4. So it means everything is going to be played on PlayStation 4 and promoted by Sony. So, you know, Activision and Sony have that deal now where everything is on PlayStation 4 first. So obviously that means they want to market the esports scene on the PlayStation 4. Now, I'm not quite sure what this means for MLG because I know they do have a thing with Microsoft. So whether, you know, Call of Duty moves away from MLG and goes to ESL or something like that, I'm not quite sure. They didn't talk about any of that stuff. So yeah, that's still in speculation. We're not quite sure what basically went down there. So the first thing is a massive thing to the game. It's the pick and ban system. Now basically what this is, if you guys play League of Legends, you know basically what this is about, and really what it is people can protect and defend any items in the game. So this means that now we're going to have another meta into the game, and it's really cool because, you know, you can ban or protect a weapon that you're good with, or, you know, you can ban a weapon that you know the other team are good with, so you're forcing them to use something else. Obviously that adds a whole nother meta to it. And what this is really good is basically now we can, instead of having to go through and ban everything, we can do this in the game itself. And this allows for public players to actually have a bit more of an understanding of what's going on, because, you know, public players beforehand, you know, they don't really know the competitive rule set, because we do have our own rule set, which is, you know, one thing that separates us from a lot of other esports. You know, in CSGO there are things that aren't banned, in League of Legends there are things that aren't banned, like as much as, you know, Call of Duty is. So, you know, this is going to definitely allow for more people, and I think it's really good because now, you know, players on the same team, you know, they can't use the same specialist or weapons, so obviously that adds a lot more variety, which is a lot better for viewers watching at home. Now, you know, this just allows for some massive strategy. As I said, it's going to add another meta to the game, which is just going to increase the skill gap and make it all that more important to make the right plays and, you know, be smart about the game. Another thing they showed off was the caster mode. Now this is returning from Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the first time COD caster was put in the game, I believe. And you know, this time they've brought everything back that we have known to expect from Call of Duty nowadays. Now it shows the full loadout of any player, includes the map name, layout, both teams and their names. And the one thing I find really cool is now, you know, you could do this in Ghost, you could change the names of the teams, but now you can actually add in their logos and stuff, which is really cool. I think that's awesome, and we've been needing this for a really long time. You know, adding logos just, you know, makes it that much more respectable. You know, we can see exactly what's going on. Advanced Warfare sometimes, you know, like MLG add their own overlay onto it, but without that you can't really tell, you know, who's who and stuff. You know, you have the Atlas and Sentinel, but now you can actually have Optic Gaming versus, you know, Team Skyfire. So yeah, that's basically it. It includes, you know, the scoreboard and, you know, what's going on the map, so it allows for a much better viewing experience, I think. Obviously Hardpoint is back, except they've changed one little thing about it. You know, the time freezes now when someone is in the hill, so this allows for, you know, mathematically ended games to, you know, you can't have this anymore, because previously, say like a team is making a comeback, they need another 60 points, but there's only 50 seconds in the game. Unfortunately, they can't get that 60 points. But now if you're in the hill, the timer stops, it freezes. So that means that you can, if you play hard enough, you can actually make that comeback, which I think is something we've needed for a very long time. I think that's really cool that they've taken the initiative to add that into the game. Search and destroy is the exact same pretty much. You know, 1st to 6, it's the same. And one thing that I really like about Black Ops 3 now is Uplink is back. Now this is really cool. This is actually my favorite game mode that Advanced Warfare introduced. Obviously Hardpoint is my favorite game mode, it's just the most fun to play, but they brought back Uplink, which I find to be a lot better than Capture the Flag. But I believe Capture the Flag will be in this game anyway, and maybe that will be played on the pro circuit, I'm not sure. But Uplink is back, and they did show that off, and It's pretty much exactly the same. 1 point equals, a throw, 2 points equals a dunk. It's basically exactly the same. And I think it's really, really cool, and I think it might be a little bit more tactile because, we don't have people overclock rushing and stun grenades. You actually have to play as a team because you can't just jump across the map in this one. Now, let's talk about playing the game. Now, arena mode is basically league play. It is league play or ranked play for you guys that haven't played with league play. Arena mode is the ranked playlist. It's just the matchmaking, and it looks alright to me, but I don't think it's as in-depth as league play was. It's based only on your wins, so to me that sometimes I believe it was in Black Ops 2 where it was actually skill based. So like if you're on the losing team but you drop 60 kills, you're not going to get deranked because you dropped 60 kills and you played your hardest. Your teammates just let you down. But in this one, they don't really care about that. It's basically if you win, you rank up. If you lose, you derank. There's 20 ranks currently plus a master division. So you have to lose 2 games in a row to be demoted in ranks, and then every 5 ranks you have to string together more and more wins to be able to get to the next level. So I don't know if I like this as much as league play. League play kind of rewarded players that had more skill. Obviously it was still counted on wins, but it sees how you played in game as well. And I really hope they have some kind of IP protection system, because as we all know, league play and DDoSing, it did not work. Anyway, the next thing that they revealed to us is obviously the live event viewer. Now this is really cool. It's very similar to like CSGO, for example. I played that a lot, so I know this definitely has it in the game. You can actually watch the major events from in the game itself on your PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, I believe. It allows the player to watch the esports, straight from the game. And I think that is a massive thing, because I think Treyarch are really working towards bringing the casual player into being a fan of esports and growing our numbers all together. I think that is a really amazing thing. Anyway, basically that's been a quick wrap up of what's been going down and what was revealed to us. Obviously there are still a few more things that they are going to reveal about leagues and all that kind of stuff. Anyway guys, my name has been Jack Sinza, and I will catch you all in the next video. Remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.